Hey everybody! Guys, it's the end of season 1. Today is the big season finale. Welcome back! Thank you guys, welcome back. Today it is episode 10. Wow, where has the time gone? 10 weeks flown by just like that. So guys, as we say, stick to the original plan. Today is the season finale. So yes. But yeah, so guys, and the other thing I want to say, I have pink hair now. Oh my god. Look at my pink hair. Shout out to Lily, who you guys know from episode 7, who did this for me. She bleached it for me. It was quite the process. We bleached, and then we put pink hair dye in, right? We put 1 pack of pink hair dye. It literally only did about a third or like a quarter of my head. So then I had like at the top, it was literally half pink, half blonde. And I was like the overnight. And the next morning we went to go and get more hair dye. And everyone was looking at me because I looked ridiculous. I put it in pigtails. I was having a bit of a Harley Quinn moment. And yeah, so guys, that is something. Now guys, so the first segment that's up today is the movie review, right? But I'm not going to record that right now. I'm going to record that in my time later tonight with my friend Amber Zama, who I saw the movie with. So cut to that right now. Okay, guys, now it is time for the first segment. I'm here with my good friend Amber Zama. Amber, say hi.
Hi.
And me and Amber, we went and saw Mickey 17 together. That is today's movie.
Yes, it was very good.
Yeah, it was a good experience. Actually, Amber, while you're here, tell us a fun fact about yourself.
Oh, don't put me on the spot like this. Taking a gap year.
That's a good one. I feel like that's what all gap year people say. Guys, I'm actually on a gap semester. I was on a gap year. And then I changed it. Yeah. I got bored. Guys, time for movie review song. Amber hasn't listened to my podcast, so she's going to be like, what the hell with this? Amber, just brace yourself for this.
Okay.
Oh no, this has singing. No, we can't do singing. No, that has singing. Here we go. No, it has singing! Movie review time. Today's movie. It's a good movie. It's about clothing. And it is Mickey 17! Amber, go!
I can't beatbox. You can do it.
First of all, I want to say that I'm glad that Amber embraced the song then, because normally when I have guests, they do not embrace the song. They just sit there and they stare at me weirdly. So thank you, Amber, for joining in then. I didn't even invite her to because I just assumed she would have wanted to, because none of my guests have ever wanted to. They've all just watched. Okay, guys, so today's movie, Mickey 17. So, this movie stars Robert Pattinson. It's directed by Bong Joon Ho. Sorry if I say all of that wrong, guys, because I have an Aussie accent and it probably sounds wrong. Anyway, so we went and saw this movie at Regent Cinemas, and it was really good. Amber, what did you think of it?
I thought it was really good. The storyline was good, and I liked the like the comedy of it as well. It was it had like a little bit of comedy here and there.
It was quite funny.
Yeah, it was good. I liked Mark Ruffalo's character, and I can never remember the
Toni Collette.
Yeah. I love her.
She was hilarious.
Yeah, she was really funny.
Well, now let's get up the questions.
Oh, I liked the little creepers as well. They were really cute.
Yeah, they were my favorite. Creeper. Oh man. First of all, I need to read the plot to you guys. Oh my god, I'm so unorganized and disorganized.
But I feel like it was a little bit hard to follow. Like, it was kind of hard to understand, but still, like, I was there, but not fully there.
Yeah. I was surprised how well I followed it.
It was like enough to get by, but I was still like a bit confused.
Yeah, I was the same as Amber.
Guys, now I'm reading the Google description. A disposable employee is sent on a human expedition to colonize the ice world Niflheim. After one iteration dies, a new body is regenerated with most of his memories intact. Ooh. Okay, guys, so there you go. That's the description. So obviously it's a very interesting plot to begin with. Now, the first question is level of stimulation out of 3. From 1, understimulating, 2, perfect, 3, overstimulating. Amber, what do you think?
I would say maybe a 2, but I think at times like a 1 or 1.5.
Oh, interesting. What about you, Lucy? 2. I think 2. I was going to say at times it's actually a bit overstimulating, but like necessarily. You know what I mean? Like it needs to be.
I'd probably go with like maybe like 1.5 overall, maybe 2 overall.
Yeah. What about it was understimulating for you?
I don't know. I think I just like need the constant like
Action.
yeah, or like comedy or something like that.
Yeah, that's a good point. So I think we'll just put it at 2. You reckon?
Yeah.
My locked in levels while watching the movie out of 10. 1, started a whole new task. 10, locked in AF. What were they for you, Amber?
I feel like I was pretty locked in. I'd give it maybe like a 7 or 8.
I was really into it. In fact, me and Amber both had to pee at one point, and we took turns so that the other one would tell the one that peed what they missed out on. I don't know what number I'd give it though.
Pretty high for me. I reckon like 8 is like pretty high.
That is pretty high.
Because I was like trying to like understand the plot and everything, so I was like pretty.
And pretty amazing 8 because there was a guy snoring in the movies.
Yeah.
There was a guy fell asleep and his
then there was
snoring was so loud.
And then there was like a couple moaning on the other side.
Oh yeah, there was moaning. We heard moaning during it, but we still focused on the movie. I think I'm gonna say 8 as well. I think. Yeah. What about you, Lucy?
About a 7, I'd say.
7. Okay.
Yeah, all pretty high.
Okay. Favorite characters? I already thought about this. For me, it's all of the creepers and Mickey. What about you, Amber?
I love the creepers. I thought they were really cute, but I kind of loved I can never remember, but Mark Ruffalo's wife. I don't know her character's name though.
I don't remember the character's name, but it's Toni Collette's character.
Yeah,
She had a very unique name, the character.
Yeah.
I really thought Toni Collette does get kind of best performance with it because it was hilarious, like her
Yeah.
acting, but her character was insufferable.
Yeah, but it was just kind of her comedy with it.
Yeah, it was really funny. For me, it's all creepers, and when I say Mickey, I mean number 17 Mickey.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Not number 18.
Mickey 17 was my favorite. Or Mickey 1 to 17.
What about the creepers?
Oh, and I love the mum creeper. She just should do anything for her little ones.
What about the baby that got held over the... Oh, wait, we're spoiling. We can't spoil.
I'd die for that little baby.
Creepers were the best part of the movie.
The creepers were
The
adorable.
microphone's really soft. I thought it was going to be hard.
No, it's like, see? Fuzzy. So, the next question is entertainment levels on the scale of Oppenheimer to the Paddington trilogy. What do you say?
I have seen neither. Wait, what the entertainment level?
You've seen neither? So, Oppenheimer is absolute trash. Worst movie ever created.
Yeah.
So boring. Absolute shit. And Paddington is amazing, cute, hilarious, full of action, full of story, full of comedy, and the best movie ever.
I feel like, well, I could appreciate the movie as being like a really good movie, but it was definitely not what I normally watch. It was still pretty good though. I would say maybe like a 6. Like I probably wouldn't rewatch it again, but I'm glad that I watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say after seeing the trailer, I was a little bit scared. I was a little bit thought maybe it would be one of those weird movies that's kind of really hard to understand and that it doesn't go anywhere. Like the story doesn't go anywhere, and it's like some weird metaphor for some shit. But it was actually amazing.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was full of story, full of action. It was a really, really, really good movie. So I'm gonna say closer to Paddington for sure. What about you, Lucy?
There were some parts that were a little bit harder to follow. So, you know, the storyline wasn't as easy to follow as Paddington. But I still absolutely loved the movie. It was really good. So I'd say probably a 7 or an 8. Or a 7. Or Paddington's 10. So Paddington.
Oh, so you're thinking of it in a number scale.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, what did you say?
I think I said 6. But
Oh,
I'd say
right.
somewhere. I would kind of agree with Lucy though, like between 6 and 7. So yeah, closer to Paddington.
So when they say numbers, they mean 10 is Paddington,
Yeah.
1 is Oppenheimer.
But with movies, I need to watch a movie at least 3 or 4 times to like fully understand it. With any movie, even like the simplest movie.
there's always something
Yeah.
I'll miss. I watch rom-coms.
Yeah, Lucy loves her rom-coms. I mean, in some ways, it was a bit of a rom-com.
Not really though. The threesome part really took out the romance.
I know, but I
Guys, like, we don't want to spoil, but there was a threesome.
and I was in the bathroom during the threesome.
Oh, you missed out. Damn it. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It wasn't technically a threesome, I don't think, but it was gonna be
What do you mean by technically?
because the lady walked in. They weren't really getting going.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But is that a spoiler? I don't think it's a spoiler because it's not like a key thing of the plot. And you're going to assume, like, from the trailer, watching, like, a guy is with a girl and then
it's not a
there ends up
spoiler.
being 2 of him. Like, obviously, you're going to assume that there's a threesome.
It's not a it's not a spoiler.
That was one thing about this movie is I didn't expect for it to be as freaky as it was at times.
Yeah, I think it was quite. I kind of liked that it was like, no, not no. But but it had like some really interesting part. Like I don't know. I think sometimes with like kind of deeper, more meaningful movies, it can be a little bit like bland and not like that interesting. But this one had a lot of kind of like, I don't know, like it was quite interesting.
And I hate to say this because it is a cloning movie, but it's kind of accurate for real life. Like, if we, as humans,
Yeah.
if one of us, like, if you're in a relationship and one of you gets cloned and there's 2 of you, well, but by the way, it's not actually technically cloning, it's more like reprinting. Anyway, but it ends up being accidental cloning, what they call multiples. Anyway, back to what I was saying. If you're in a relationship and one of you ends up being cloned and there's 2 of you, well, I feel like most people would give a threesome a go. Even people that aren't into that, I feel like they would.
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
Anyway, so yeah, we all say closer to Paddington. Showing the plot out of 10. Honestly, I'm giving it 9. It was a really good. It was really original, and I found it very interesting. Often original plots, because I'm very dumb, I struggle with them. But for some reason, I really loved this. Like, I really found this. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Yeah, I agree with Molly. Actually, it was quite like original. Like definitely points for originality. The plot, I would say, it did actually have a really good plot. I'm gonna give it like an 8 or 9, maybe a 9.
Yeah, 9. Good. What about you, Lucy?
What's this?
Strength of plot out of 10.
Oh, 9. Yeah, really good plot. Really unique.
It was really good.
And actually, I'm gonna give it points because I felt like it held my attention. And it's like a really long movie. It's like 2.25
Yeah.
hours. And normally I'm like done after an hour, but it was like it really is quite captivating.
Yeah, it holds your attention the whole time. And I think it's the reason why, let's get so deep here, guys, because you connect with the characters. Like, Mickey's a big weirdo.
Yeah, I really liked Mickey's character. I don't think I actually said that, but Mickey's character is definitely one of my favorites. Kind of connect with everyone though, because he's just a bit like kind of out of the ordinary.
I feel like anyone can see themselves in him.
Yeah.
Because I was saying this a couple episodes ago, on episode 7 with Paige and Lily, with this movie we were reviewing. Oh my god, Amber's bleeding in the club. Amber's bleeding. Lucy, get her tissue. Oh, Band-Aids! There we go.
Don't
Here.
notice any band-aid.
Pick out a Marvel Band-Aid.
I'm gonna pick up Captain America.
Captain America. I would pick Spider-Man or the Hulk, personally. Or Iron Man. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so, like, as I was saying in episode 7, if you listen, like, we were talking about this movie. The reason why we didn't like this movie that much that we were reviewing at the time, Crimson Peak, was that we didn't feel a connection to the characters. And, I think this movie was amazing because you really do, even though it's, like, such a, like, unrealistic movie, you feel connected to the characters. And that's what makes you love it a lot.
Yeah, gotta agree.
Because you care about what happens to them a lot.
Yeah.
So, I really like that. So, that's Strength of Plot's 9. Would I watch it over and over again? I think yes, I would. Would you, Amber?
I probably wouldn't watch it again, but not because I didn't like it. It's just I don't know. But I'm glad that I watched it. Like, it was really good, but I probably won't watch it again.
I think I'd watch it again because the creepers are adorable, and it's just it was just so much funnier than I expected it to be.
Yeah, it was really like kind of unironically funny. It was good.
Like, I think I would kind of wait till I've a little bit forgotten what happened and then rewatch. Like, I feel like if one of those movies that would be really good to rewatch like a few years later.
Yeah, actually, I gotta agree. Yeah.
It was really good and it was really funny. Like, I couldn't, like, when you look at it, I don't know if maybe the trailer did show how funny it would be, but I didn't expect it to have that level of humor. It was really funny. Would I make TikTok edits of it? Yes. Will I make it my whole personality for a month? What do you think, Amber? Will you?
I won't. I'm glad. I don't know. It was good, but it just wasn't like my usual watch, you know?
Yeah, because Amber's a bit like Amber's favorite movies are the Hangover movies. That kind of gives you some context.
I don't know, but it was good. I probably wouldn't make it my whole personality, but I don't know.
I think I'll just say a little bit because it's going to be on my mind for a while. What about you, Lucy? Will you make it your whole personality? Oh, I didn't even ask you. Would you watch it over and over again?
Yeah, I'd watch it again.
And will you make it your whole personality?
No, probably not.
So with the overall review, was it dog shit that has been ran over and got all over the tire and now leaves marks all over the road that get on your shoe? Was it a warm drink of water? / okay. Was it a nice drink of water? Good. Was it a crisp drink of water? Great. Or was it if getting back into your warm bed after getting up to pee in the middle of winter was a movie? Amazing. Honestly, guys, I'm putting this one in the amazing category. What about you, Amber?
I would say a crisp drink of water. But
So you're great.
But I really appreciate, like, I can appreciate the movie, you know?
You
Like,
can
I think
understand why I'd put it in amazing.
Yeah, I think it is, like, definitely a movie that is worthwhile watching.
Go and watch this, people. It was really, really good. Lucy, where do you put it?
Sorry?
Where do you put it on the list?
On what list?
This girl is just not even, like, she's just on Instagram Reels. Amazing, crisp drink of water, blah. You know all my scales.
It's an amazing crisp drink of water.
Well, crisp drink of water is great. So would you say warm bed
Like, great.
after peeing?
Great.
Okay, Lucy never put great, but I put amazing because I loved it. I would definitely rewatch that. So yeah, guys, that is the movie review. Yay! And thank you very much, Amber, for being here. Amber, any final words?
No, but thank you so much for having me, Molly. And I feel like my energy's been, like, too low for this because you're so, like, your energy's up there.
Well, we are recording this late at night.
Yeah, a bit tired, but
Not that late. It's 9:42, but still.
but thank you so much for having me, Molly. It's been a blast.
No worries. Okay, guys. Well, over to Past Molly. Oh, okay. Do you want to say something?
Bye.
Okay. Over to Past Molly for the next segment. Okay, guys. Now we are back to, in my time, Past Molly. But for you guys, you've just seen Future Molly. Now it's Past Molly again. That's not confusing at all. The next segment that we're going to be doing is the question segment. It's time to answer your questions. It's time to answer your questions. It's time to answer your questions. What will she answer? What will she answer? What will she answer? What will she answer? It's time. Oh, it's time to answer your questions. And what? Oh, and what will she answer? Now, guys, it's question time. Oh my goodness. So, guys, like last week, I asked for certain types of questions from you guys. Actually, it's going to be basically the same as last week because last week was would you rather, this week is this or that. That's kind of the same thing. But, yeah, I've been switching up the question type so that you guys will actually give me a question. Because if I just keep saying give me weird questions, well, then you guys will keep skipping because you've given me some before, like weeks ago. Okay, guys, I have 6 questions to answer. Thank you guys for giving me questions. First question is from Nate Sadai. Shout out to Nate Sadai. Nate, if you're watching, I miss you so much. We've broken up 3 times now. I miss you. So, guys, Nate asked a really important question. Really deep. Actually, quite philosophical. Quite philosophical. He asked, meep, moop, beep, boop. I'm guessing that he's asking meep, moop, or beep, boop. Personally, I think that I'm more of a beep, boop gal than a meep, moop. So thank you very much for your question, Nate. Okay, next question is from Paige, who you guys know from episode 7. So Paige asked, soy sauce or 2-minute noodles? Now, Paige knows it's going to be a hard question for me because I love 2-minute noodles. I love soy sauce. I often have soy sauce on my 2-minute noodles. So this is a hard question, but I've been thinking about it since she's put it through. And I know my answer. It's, my answer's soy sauce because, right, noodles, they're just noodles. You know what I mean? You can't be that, I mean, I guess you can try different sauces on them. But I'm going to assume she's saying only eat 2-minute noodles, right? Soy sauce I can put on anything I want. And it makes for a delicious drink. Oh, wait, but I just realized because with both I would require different ingredients to make them good. No, but I pick soy sauce because it's more versatile. More versatile than 2-minute noodles. So, yeah. Next question is from my good friend, Rami. Shout out to Rami. Rami, I miss you. We have to hang out. Okay. Ooh, hiccup. Okay, Rami asked, Peter Griffin or Homer Simpson? That's a really hard question. Give me a minute to think about this. I think I'm going to say Homer Simpson, okay? And do you want to know what? I think a lot of people pick Peter Griffin, but I pick Homer Simpson. Because I've always had more of a Simpsons gal than a Family Guy gal. I've watched way more Simpsons than Family Guy. So, yeah, I just find Homer hilarious. It's donuts, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I pick Homer Simpson. Thank you very much for the question, Rami. Next question is from Tasha Newton, my most loyal listener. Shout out to Tasha. Tasha, I love you. Tasha, here's a bit of a song for you. Tasha, here's a kiss for you. Okay, guys, so Tasha asked Barbie or Bratz? Now, that is very, very hard, actually, because... So, basically, as a child, I had more Barbie dolls than Bratz dolls, right? But I watched more of the Bratz, like, movies or shows and stuff than I did of, Barbie. So, I don't know. Because Bratz, I really liked Baby Bratz and all that. But I think I'm going to go with Barbie because growing up, you know, I've got my pink hair now. And I mean, I guess that's kind of a Bratz thing as well. But, you know, it gives Barbie vibes. And I love Margot Robbie. I think I'm going to go with Barbie, yeah. Or maybe Bratz. Oh, no, I'll go Barbie because I used to play with Barbie dolls. Bratz, I'll just watch Bratz things. So we're going to go Barbie. Okay, next question is from Georgie. Shout out to Georgie. Love you, Georgie. Okay. Georgie said spaghetti or pasta. Now, Georgie, I don't know what you're really going on about because I'm pretty sure spaghetti is a type of pasta, but we're going to let that one slide. I think I go spaghetti. Spaghetti is my number 1 type of pasta. I love it so much. People always say they don't like spaghetti because, you know, they're trying to sound mature and stuff, but I know they're lying because spaghetti is amazing. I love spaghetti. Now I want spaghetti. Just stop it. Because now I really want spaghetti. Ookie dookie. Now we have one more question. This question's from Amani. I miss you, Amani. I love you so much. Here's a kiss for Amani. By the way, for everyone who's asked questions and I haven't given you a kiss, here's a kiss for all of you. I've forgotten. Here's a kiss for all of you. Okay. So Amani says date with dream guy at Macca's or date with bad guy at Dream Place. Brackets, we did this as kids. Now, Amani, first of all, you guys are known as kids. That's actually a very smart question asking. When I was a kid, I used to eat dirt. Yeah. I used to eat dirt. I used to, as a child, I used to grab icing out of the fridge and eat it full. Like, just eat a whole tub of icing. Let me know if that's normal, guys. Let me know if you did that too. Anyway, so with this question, I need to think about which do I value more, love or going to my dream place, dream destination. So for this, I think I'm gonna like actually think this through. Like, I think I actually like. Okay, well, I'm thinking about it this way, right? Okay, dream guy at Macca's. First of all, Macca's is a fantastic place. Just got hired there. Still haven't received details of my job yet, but we'll hope I, get a shift soon. But Macca's is a pretty great place. So I think I pick dream guy at Macca's, right? Because then me and dream guy can go to dream place later on after we're married and everything. Whereas if I'm at dream place with a bad guy, that's just gonna ruin the memories of my dream place. If he ends up being a real dickhead, just ruins the memories of the dream place. So that's why I pick dream guy at Macca's. So guys, thank you very much for those questions. This or that. Give me suggestions of what other types of questions I should get you guys to give me. Maybe I could do Never Have I Ever? I don't know. Let me know if you want to do that for season 2. But yes. So thank you guys so much. That was the last question segment for season 1. Okay, guys. So the next segment, right? Guess what, guys? I made a mistake. I completely forgot about the letters last week. I had so much planned for last week's episode that I literally completely forgot that I was doing like 5 letters, giving letters personalities, 5 letters an episode, right? So that means that today we have 10 letters to do, which is crazy. So let's get into that. No, this is singing! It's letter time. 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 It's letter time.
Let's go. Free throw. Let's roll. Like I got cheat code. Let's go. Free throw. Like I got cheat code.
Today's letters are. Give me a minute to try to remember. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, Y, and Z. Those are today's letters. Those are today's letters. Those are today's letters. Those are today's letters. Wow, what a beautiful melody, what a beautiful melody. Guys, a lot of time. So, guys, today we have 10 letters to get to, so we better get to it. So, okay, so the first letter is Q. So, I'm going to try to think of personality type for Q. Okay, I think Q is a teacher. I think Q is a female and is a teacher, kind of like Professor McGonagall vibes, but actually not. No, never mind. But the same age as Professor McGonagall. So teacher, like her name's something like kind of unique. Like, let me think of a name. Her name's like Adele or something. She's very tall lady. I'm gonna say she's very tall. She's a very tall lady. And yeah, so that's why I say for Q, I think she's got 3 grown-up kids. She works as a teacher. She has a husband that she's loved her whole life. His name's Brad. He has a beard. Like husband that she's been with since they were like teenagers. She teaches English, history, homeroom, philosophy. She dabbles in food electives. She teaches food electives as well. Yeah, that's what I say for Q. I literally can't think of any more for Q. Okay, what's next? Okay, let me think of R. It's actually hard because there's kind of a few different ideas that come to mind with R. I need to kind of like pick one. For R, I'm gonna say like a teenager. No. Back up. Okay, give me a minute. For R, I think I'm gonna say like, it's like early 20s age girl, but girl with like very mature personality. Like she's early 20s age, but she's very like you'd think she would be like 30 something or 40 something. Like her personality is so mature, and she's someone who is very smart, amazing grades. She's in uni and she fights for human rights. She's an activist. She goes on all of the activism things, and she what do you call it? Protest. She has caramel colored hair. Like when I say caramel, it's kind of like light brown, I suppose. Maybe a bit more blonder than caramel color. Curly hair too. And in her uni, she's doing a degree in law. I mean, who isn't freaking doing a degree in law though? I feel like everyone at school is doing freaking law. And I'm thinking like, what's so good about that job? Like, everyone's doing law. Like, let me know if you like it, because it's so popular. Everyone in my school has picked it. Like, all the smart kids at my school have picked law. And I'm just thinking like, no offense, but I would not want to be a lawyer. It sounds a bit boring. Anyway, that's why I'm not one of the smart kids, I guess. Okay, so the next letter, wait, Q, S. S is the next. Okay, so S is a really fun guy. He has kids, like 3 kids, three daughters. He's kind of like Phil Dunphy. Phil Dunphy kind of energy, about that age. Like, you know, like middle-aged. He's a music teacher at school. He loves music. Music is his passion. He has a mustache, and sometimes it's a beard, but mostly a mustache. And he's got pretty good head of hair. Curly, too. Get it? Because S is kind of curly, and yeah, so that's how I see S. Like, I'm trying to think what else. Like, his name's obviously Steve, obviously. Plays Minecraft with the girls. He has a wife. Her name's Janine. She wears the pants in the relationship. That's all I have to say for S, really. I can't think of anything else. Okay, so what's the next one? QRS. T. Next one is T. Okay, so with T, I'm gonna say... I actually can't really think of one for T. Oh, okay. T is like a guy, like really skinny. Really skinny because like T, but like he has like a big head. He is really tall. Like really, really tall. His name's Tim. But T, I'll say he's quite athletic. He loves life. I think he's athletic. I don't think he plays sports. I think he did play sports in his youth, but then he couldn't play anymore, got injured, and he ended up just being a huge sports fan, watches sports all the time, and he's just a real fun guy. Like, he's really tall, but he's like a friendly giant. Like, what do they call him? I think it's friendly giant. I feel like there's another name for that though. He's like early 40s. He has a toddler and his wife's pregnant baby on the way. Yeah, I think that's why I give T. Okay, QRST. We're up to you. Okay, you is a woman. Lesbian. Right? You's a lesbian. And you is very artsy, very colourful. She's a bit of older age. And she has her life partner. And they've been together since early 20s. But they're older. No kids. A couple of chihuahuas and a couple of cats. She loves art. She loves ceramics. She wears long things. Like, how do you describe it? Like long, you know what I mean, like long things. She loves the channel ABC. She loves gardening. And yeah, that's why I say for you, QRSTU. V as a guy named Victor. And he is a very scary guy. Like, beady eyes, pointy eyebrows, very sharp jaw. Like, so sharp, it looks like it could hurt you. He's just someone who, like, you're terrified of. He's like a teacher at school, right? He teaches, like, grade 5s. But he's terrifying. He intimidates everybody, but he doesn't mean to. Like, he doesn't know how intimidating he is, but he just is. Or maybe he has, like, a soft side, and you get kind of surprised when the soft side comes out. Like he loves chocolate. And he loves animals. And he calls himself, like, he has dogs, but he refers to them as his kids, and he's, like, their daddy. That's V. QRSTUV. We're now halfway through. W. Okay. For W, I'm going to say... I'm really hungry right now. I'm going to take a break and get some food. Guys, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, guys, I'm now back from getting my little treat. I had some falafel. I don't know how to say it. And I had some Mars pods. And they were fantastic. Guys, next letter's W. Okay, let me think about this for a second. Okay, so W... I think W is of an older age. And I'm going to say it can be any gender. So W is, like, older. Like, I'm going to say, like, 60s. Retired, obviously. Well, I mean, you can work in your 60s. I mean, W is retired. Loves cooking. W loves to cook. W loves to read. Loves classical music. Classical music and the Beatles. That specifically. Classical music plus the Beatles. Also loves cats and dogs, actually, and has a bunch of, like, little dogs that are, like, you know, mixed breed, but they have that, like, curly fur. Their house is, like, old fashioned, but basically it's like a library. Like, it has so many books in it because they love to read. Oh, and they love the harp. They play the harp. That's how you W. Okay, what's next? WX. X is, like, a young guy, like, early 20s, named Xavier. He's cool. He has tattoos. He loves going to the beach. Surfer. No, actually, no. Never mind. That is not X's aesthetic. X's aesthetic is loves going to the clubs. DJing. X loves to DJ. He also loves... He's quite a hit with the ladies, but he prefers to stay single. Yeah, he just loves to spend his time. He's DJing. He wears jorts. He, hangs out with his friends, loves his boys, loves the clubs. That's X for you. Okay, what's next? Y. Y's personality, I can't think of, like, specifics, like gender, or maybe female, actually. No, yeah, I can. Y is female. I can't think of an age, though, for Y. So Y, but personality does not match age, really. So Y is, like, a bit stuck up. Like, oh, but that sounds, like, really rude. Like, I feel like not, like, stuck up in a bad way. Like they're your friend and they can be a bit of a tight ass, but, like, not in a bad way. Like, in a good way. But they have a soft side, like a loose side to them. Like, everyone views them as a tight ass stuck up, but when you get to know them, they're actually not that stuck up. You know what I mean? And they're very tall, and because, you know, obviously Y is tall. And yeah, they just, what else? What do they do for work? I feel like they work in, like, the government. At some part in the government. Yeah. Has glasses. A bob for hair. Haircut's a bob. That's all I can really think of. And then finally, last but not least, is Z. Z is, name is Zach. A little kid, like an 8-year-old boy. Loves to have fun. Loves to eat lollies and sugar. Loves to play soccer, loves to hang out with friends. He loves to wear a mohawk in his hair. Let me think what else. He loves swimming. He loves going to the skate park. Yeah. Just loves playing games. Loves Geometry Dash, Minecraft, those kinds of games. So yeah, that's what I got for letter segment. Okay, so now, guys, this is a part that I'm really, really excited for. I'm about to do something special that I planned for this episode. For episode 10, season 1 finale. So, guys, first of all, I want to shout out my piano teacher, Anastasia Parker. Shout out to Anastasia. Anastasia is my piano teacher. She's also went to my school, one year above me, but 1 year above me at school. But we didn't know each other at school. But I just signed up for piano lessons, and now we're besties. So Anastasia has taught me some piano. I'm a very slow learner. I'm really shit at understanding instructions, but I've been working hard. And anyway, so Anastasia has taught me a piano song, and I told her I'd play it on the podcast. I told her I'd do that a few episodes ago, but I decided to save it for episode 10 season finale special. A little special treat for my listeners. So guys, let's cut to me playing the piano for you guys. Oh, by the way, it's called the Sonata theme. Sonata theme is what I'm going to play for you guys. Here we go. Start again. Sorry, Anastasia, I made a mistake. Okay, start again. No, wait, I did really bad. Okay, third tries the charm. Ready, start again. Thank you. There we go, guys. That's me playing the piano for you all. Okay, guys. Now it is time for the final segment of the episode. The final segment of every episode. And the final one for season 1. Okay, guys. So it's now song suggestion time. So, guys, this week's song is a song that came out probably about a month ago, I think, or maybe a bit more than that. It is by Hilltop Hoods. Now, most of you people listening are Australian, so you would know Hilltop Hoods because they are very famous in Australia. So it is called The Gift, and it features a singer called Marlon, and it's a really good song, and I just love Hilltop Hoods. They remind me of my childhood because my family would always play them as a child. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a performance from myself. I just need to get the lyrics up. Here we go. Okay, ready, guys? My mom used to listen to Genesee, and one brother listened to Rush. The other brother listened to Dove from Caribbean. Another brother listened to Hush. Dad was Lead Belly. Dylan Bright was a gift from my family. Everything that I heard without music, I would have been a different man. Now put your hands in the air like it's a stick up. Bang. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. My dad used to put in the blues. I could hear his head bang on the wall in the next room. And after he had passed, I realized it was music that he had passed. To river that runs inside you. And just like a river, it will provide you. And church they sing to the Lord above, because you sing when you're in love. It's the music. The love, sweet music. Ever since I was a club, we shape music. That's the deep movement. Like hearing nothing up in the club. And we lose it. That's the first thing we get. We sing to them. And that's the little joy that it brings to them. I haven't gone a day without it. Second of the song, it made me nostalgic. It laid the foundation. I felt the vibration. The building blocks of who I become. It's the music. Passed from my father, pile of vinyl covered in dust. Gift of music. Passed from my mother, drifting down the hallway of love. It's the music. Passed from my father, a pile of vinyl covered in dust. Gift of music. Passed from my mother, drifting down the hallway with love, We inherit the gift, bestowed on the road that we tread as a kid. The sound of guitar, a mask from my father, that was the start of the lesson I live. I home it was equal, stones to the Beatles, Zeppelin Hendrix, no one is equal, that's all I know. And if we've all grown, I'm a Patrick song from my people. Felt like that was contagious. My big brother, rap and the Raiders, my neighbors, Tupac on the playlist. I was more picky back in the days. Every time came in my heart, first level window, stained in glass. Now I see the world through the shade that casts in the shape what became of us. It laid the foundation, I felt the vibration, the building blocks of who I'd become. It's the music. Passed from my father, a pile of vinyl covered in dust. Gift of music. Passed from my mother, drifting down the hallway with love. It's the music. Passed from my father, a pile of vinyl covered in dust. Gift of music. Passed from my mother, drifting down the hallway with love, I felt the sweetness deep in my bones. Wait, I can't remember my habits. I felt the sweetness deep in my bones when I fell asleep on the couch in headphones. Could melt my weakness away on its own. Was well so deep, it felt like a home. I do not remember how that went, how the ending went. Anyway, guys, there is the performance for you all. Hope you really enjoyed. Go listen to that song. It's a banger. I believe Hilltop Hoods are going to be coming out with an album this year. So if you don't know Hilltop Hoods, they consist of Suffer, Pressure, they're the rappers. And I can't remember what the third guy's name is. The guy that does like the music. Let me touch him up. I think it's like, hang on. And the last guy's like Barry, but he does have a name. I just can't remember what his nickname is, but Google doesn't say. Okay, so yes, that's Hilltop Hoods. Can't wait for the album. So guys, that brings us to the end of the episode. So yeah, end of season 1, guys. I'll be back probably in like around a month for season 2. Just gonna take a little break, but I'll be back soon because I love doing this podcast. I've really had the best time doing all of these episodes. So I just want to first of all say thank you to everyone who's listened. It's been mostly friends and family, but thank you all so much for giving me your time and listening and sharing. And yeah, so I'll be back for season 2 in probably about a month. But in the meantime, I'll probably upload some fun videos on my YouTube channel, Molly Has Skills. So go ahead and subscribe on there. And yeah. So let me just get up some outro music. Oh, help YouTube by answering one question. Which of these drink brands have you seen online video advertising for recently? Pepsi, Lipton Iced Tea, Coca-Cola, Solo, none of the above. I've kind of seen none. Oh, maybe I've seen a bit of Coca-Cola, I reckon. Okay. Thank you guys for a great season 1, and I'll see you next season. Beatbox for season 1, ready? Thank you all so much for listening. I will see you all next season for season 2. See you guys next time.